Well, is that button bounty, we'll call it? It seems like it's been growing.
It's getting up there.
Again, they're putting it an extra $1 every hand on the button, but you have to win the pot on the button to win the money, and it looks like it's gone up to about 15 bucks. So sometimes it opens people's ranges up on the button a little bit.
Master Plazaz, thank you. Always good to hear. Andrew Neeme popping it up to 15 here with King 10.
Well, I'm on your bucket list. Is that what you say? If I can teach you better pot, I'm going to do that.
But Andrew P's, you know, we talked about it. Like,
well, the two tightest players at the table are obviously seat 2 and 3 so far.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like when you give them kings or aces, like Andrew, like when he's 3-betting here, the only other time Andrew 3-bet, I think he had a huge hand as well. Like, I mean, Andrew, that's his range.
Well, I mean, it's just it's sort of tough to like be disguised when you're the tightest guy on the table, and then you 3-bet it. It's tough to go unnoticed when you 3-bet after it goes raise, call. He still is taking a very small sizing, I feel like. I think that sizing is too small from out of position. I mean, it goes 15 call, he makes it 65. You know, Neeme, he doesn't call. I think if I was Boski, I would definitely call here. 10-8 of diamonds, I think, has got equity. I mean, he's going to be getting... He only needs to call 50 for 128. I would certainly call here. The only thing that's going against Boski's hand here is that David V closes the action. Like, he's not in the absolute last spot because David V's on the button, and I think that's the one thing that tears him right here, but he's still going to call.
That's weird.
Oh my God. Andrew Neeme just sent us some Washington apple shots in the booth. I don't know if you can see this.
I'm pretty sure this is water. It's water for the overtime. Water.
So we're going to see call here. And then remember, Justin, David V has a slight overlay because of the dead money that's on the button. For
exactly.
him.
So he's got a couple extra bucks to win on if he scoops it from the button.
Oh, flush over top set.
Oh my God.
Guys, are you kidding me? Flush over top set.
Let it. It has begun.
Oh boy. And how can Andrew P, I mean, can he I don't know if he rebought. He might actually be deep enough to get away from this if it goes bet raise all in.
And the chat goes wild.
Oh, my God. My God. And a small C-bet here with Black Kings by Andrew P. Really small. Now, Boski's going to call, and I think David V's going to lay the hammer down. Boski feels like he's slow playing. David V has a small flush.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see any more diamonds. He wants to pop it right here.
I would be very surprised to see somebody just slow play as an overcall in a 3-bet pot here with the worst flush you can possibly have.
His hand is so counterfittable that David's probably going to apply some pressure here.
I imagine that this is going to go raise. I think Andrew's probably going to call. And then Boski might just back raise all in, although Boski's not that deep. You know, Boski was deeper. We might see some finagling here.
Oh, and here it is, Boski getting it in.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're Jeff, Andrew's getting it in. But if you're Jeff, you can't fold here because really the only thing that you lose to from Andrew P, I feel like, is ace queen of diamonds. That's the only hand that he would 3-bet.
Man.
David V didn't 3-bet pre, so you're losing to the queen high flush and the ace high flush. Boski's got a situation here. By the way, okay, so that stack size graphic is not correct. Boski's much deeper. He has more like 800 in front of him, right?
Yeah.
It says he's got 440, but
he's got way more than that.
He's got 800.
He's got 8, actually, with the stack behind, I think
maybe 1,000.
Maybe like 900 to 1,000 actually.
So this is what I was saying. I thought Boski was only 440 deep. I was like, oh, the money's just going to get in. But it's sort of a weird spot. I thought Andrew P might play this a little bit slower and just call.
Yeah.
And put Boski in a weird spot. But now Boski's got a situation where he slow plays. He gets a raise by David V.
There you go. That's a much better representation of a stack there. So he's got a little over 900. He's got about 920.
I think you're right. Exactly. He's got 920. So, I mean, it's a
game on. Pot of the night right here.
He's just going to move in.
Shipping it.
And now can David V fold?
Oh, it's so sick. Look at David V laughing. This is the exact thing you didn't want.
So, Justin, let's repeat the action here. Rayz call. The tightest guy on the table 3-bets out of the small blind.
I want to hear this. Hold on.
The guy bets. The guy to your right calls. We raise. The tightest guy at the table 3-bets, and now we have a 4-bet all-in.
Cheers while the dark Sith tanks. Wow.
And he is drawing dead. He is drawing dead.
Cheers, guys. Good health, good fun. 2 more hours of this. Cheers.
Look at that. He's in the middle of an all-in call for like a huge chunk of his stack. He's just like, hold on. We got to cheers.
So it looks like it is probably about... It says 684 to call for 2,300. It might be a little bit more than that because Boski's stack wasn't correct.
Yeah.
Remember? All I'm saying is the tightest guy at the table 3-bet pre-flop. He bet the flop. Guy to your right calls. You raise. Tightest guy 3-bets, and now the guy to your right back raise 4-bets. You have the smallest flush in the deck.
You can't think that your hand's good here. Regardless of who has what, it's rough.
The thing that concerns me the most, if I was David V, is that of Boski's back raise. Andrew could have pocket kings.
Yeah.
He could have pocket aces with the ace of diamonds. But when Boski calls the flop and then back raises all in on the flop after we raise, that's of what is concerned.
This could be an expensive drink. Maybe this drink gives him a little liquid courage to make the call. Ouch. Somebody buys you a free drink and it costs you $500. We have the chat calling the clock.
I think 684 is correct, Justin. I think that is the right amount, and the pot is correct. I think he's getting about 4 to 1. But the problem is that if he's up against a higher flush, he's drawing dead. And he does fold. Let's give him credit. He makes the fold. Yep.
So Jeff Boski here in a super solid spot.
Yep. Oh, there's the full house.
No, 9 of diamonds for the ultimate sickness.
Oh, wow.
Man.
They just
Could you
run
imagine
it
a
once.
9 of diamonds?
Yep.
Good God. Wow. And Boski gets turned. Wow.
I see the people in the live chat making fun of my Boston accent. When we read, I see that it's Boski. Okay, guys.
Yeah,
I've been pronouncing it Boski.
Oh, okay, I like it. All right, that's yes. That's really sure that's the biggest part of my life. So.
There you go. No wonder why he's excited.
Wow.
Well, 6-9, bro.
And that is going to be Andrew P. with the win. There's the stuff in the chat.